from sketches on a board, whether they're kind of industrial design sketches or electronic circuits, to the first prototype. That's a several-year journey.
For a project of this duration, its complexity, there was many times where it looked like there was an insurmountable challenge. Whether that be, could we measure a tip? Could we get the stability that we needed? Could we really achieve what that customer's unmet user need was, what the present technology couldn't achieve? So there was many times when we were really considering, like, is it possible?
So this wasn't just a portion of a platform that we were just going to plug something to where everything was established. Every part of the system was being designed from scratch, and each part of that system brought its own technical challenges.
But Stryker is a great place again, and we rally towards those. People tend to be at their best when there's a challenge that seems to be insurmountable.
Like, there was crazy long hours, there was a whole lot of boom and bust, we could call it, where we thought we were there and next thing a test fails and we're back to square one.
So working on Sonopet IQ, it's taught me that it's all about being optimistic, taking the small wins and moving forward.
We knew we had a phenomenal product, and we knew that if we can get this product to market, this is going to do phenomenal things.
I think the grit and resilience that you need to launch new products is something that everyone needs to lean into. But again, I think if you consider at the very end, when we hear about those patient stories and we actually get to witness surgeries and people's lives impacted, every bit of it's worth it.
Well, I've grown up in this area. I'm over 73 years now. You know, I've lived in this community all my life. I worked in the community all my life, and now I'm retired into the community. I started my teaching back in 1974, where I became principal teacher or headmaster, and I was there till I was 65. And at that time I had very acute back pain. I had 25 years of perfect back health, and then a couple of years ago again I had back problems, and for about 2 years I couldn't walk more than 5 or 10 minutes. You know, it meant that I couldn't do much physical work, which I like to do. I couldn't do hill walking, which my wife and I share as a pastime. And, you know, even playing with my grandchildren, it curtailed me very much in that, because, you know, I like to get down and dirty with them, and they're very young. And, you know, I wasn't able to do that anymore.
I started in Stryker 9 years ago, and I had the opportunity to go to a neurosurgical boot camp. My first time ever meeting neurosurgeons, my first time ever going to surgery, and I'll never forget being in surgery, seeing a Sonopet device being used on a patient, just seeing the way that they were able to use the device on the bone, the meticulous nature of what the surgeon was doing, trying to ensure he wasn't, you know, causing any damage to any of the nerve structures, making sure that he was removing that bone in the right way. I just fell in love with it. I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to design tools for people in this space.
I tried epidural, I had tried consultants, I had tried physio, I had tried osteopaths. I had tried everything. They just didn't work. And there I was, I couldn't walk for more than 5 or 10 minutes, or stand for more than 3 or 4 minutes. So emotionally that was, you know, disturbing a little bit. I was a little bit scared of surgery with this touch the spinal cord or something like that. I was encouraged by my sister-in-law, who was a doctor, and she encouraged me to go for surgery and reassured me, because of the tools they were using on my back, that they are sensitive to different types of material in the person's body, that it actually couldn't happen with these tools. So he reassured me on that count.
There's a massive amount of your personal time, your personal energy that's invested into that project. But there's nothing better than seeing that product launched and the impact that it can make to patients.
We all know multiple patients that have had brain tumours or spine surgery, that are not patients but are family members. And it's amazing how many of those there are. So that brings it all home.
Working on the product for so long, to have it used on someone that was so directly involved, and it was someone that I worked with every single day for 8 years, knowing that Connor's dad was going to be operated on using the result of all of those things that we did was absolutely incredible.
Knowing when Dad was going into surgery, I knew the exact tools, the devices were being used on him, and it gave me great comfort because, you know, I knew what it took to get this to market. So I knew the fact that it was being used on him. I had a real degree of a sense of safety that, you know, that this operation is going to go well and that the tools are going to function as intended. So, and that's a huge thing, you know. I still remember Liz, the sales rep, giving me a text when Dad was out in recovery, just saying that it all went well, and it's a nice thing.
Yeah, well, when I woke up from surgery, I had no pain. I had no pain post-surgery at any stage. We live here in the heart of the country, and prior to my surgery, I couldn't walk for more than 5 or 10 minutes, and now we can walk for 5 or 6 hours, which is just amazing, really. And as well as that, I like to do physical work and, you know, help in building sites or whatever it is, whatever's been done around the place. I couldn't do that before. I can do that now.
We want to be able to design instruments that actually make a difference. The ability of something that you design, it actually being used on one of your loved ones is really real, you know, and I think that's something that is rewarding beyond rewarding.
Well into my 70s now, and to think I can, you know, hill walk and everything again, and I thought that I would never again hill walk, you know, so I'm just appreciative of it, appreciative how lucky I've been in life to, you know, give me back my life.